Well, good morning, Andrew. You're right. The crypto industry was ready when this big fight erupted over the infrastructure bill. In fact, they were the ones who started it. Spending on lobbying hit $2.4 million during the first half of this year, according to the Center for Responsive Politics. That's almost the same amount that the industry spent in all of 2020. So if this keeps up, the lobbying dollars are on track to nearly double. Now, the biggest spender was Ripple Labs, deploying $550,000, the most it's ever spent in 1 year. Second was Stellar Development Fund at $330,000. Coinbase spent $160,000. Now, the industry is also on a D.C. hiring spree. Tillemann was a senior advisor to Hillary Clinton, John Kerry, and President Biden. This week, he joined Andreessen Horowitz Crypto as its global head of public policy. And he told me this kind of engagement with lawmakers is long overdue.
These technologies are the next generation of digital infrastructure. They are the alternative to a broken digital status quo. And for all of those reasons, we need to be having a conversation with policymakers about how they're going to be part of the solution.
So the industry is looking at the backlash against the big tech companies in Washington and deciding that they want to stake out ground in D.C. early in hopes of avoiding problems later. Andrew.
Elon, you know, it's funny. You look at what happened this week in some ways as saying that the crypto industry lost. But I wonder whether you think this is just part of a larger journey and it demonstrates that they now have a seat at the table in a way that perhaps they didn't before.
Yeah, I really think it's the latter because, you know, what was in the original bill, while it was about cryptocurrencies and about sort of what they had to report to the IRS, it was not intended as a crackdown on the industry. It was really the industry turning this into an issue that was able to garner bipartisan support that sort of made it a thing at the last minute. And certainly this isn't over yet, right? The bill still has to go to the House, and the industry is actively looking for champions over in that chamber as well. So I think that what you saw was that leaders at the very top of the industry, Jack Dorsey, Elon Musk, et cetera, actively weighing in on this. That is very different from the stance that some of the social media platform CEOs took, you know, sort of in the early days of the engagement with Washington.